Okay, those are done. Let me bring the other parts.
Así es, Juanito.
Así es, así es. Well, it's getting shape. This one right here is the power booster. Okay, on the 4.3 Chevy Vortec, this is one of the most important parts. How to put the distributor. Because it has a cap in there, rotor. And these ones right here. So the main goal is this rotor, this tip right here, we want it pointing the number 1, which is this one. But it's not going to point here. If you follow the little vein, it's going to go right here. This one right here is the middle one, is the number 1. If you follow it, it goes here, goes up, and it points in here. So that means if we flip this one over, it's going to be pointing right here, like between the 4 and 2. So to do it, on this one right here, we have the Harmonic Balancer right here. The Harmonic Balancer is gonna have a mark. You see the mark right there, a line right there? That's ours. And then this one right here. Oh, come on, flashlight. There you go. Right there. So this one right here, this is our mark. This one right here. This one is supposed to be pointing on the timing cord, which is this one there. So this one here, and then Harmonic Balancer. Push. There's 2 positions. One is holding compression, and the one is not holding compression. The way to find out, you're gonna remove the spark plug. The left side, the side of the driver's side, the first cylinder, that's the cylinder number 1. So we're gonna remove the spark plug, and we're going to plug the hole with the piece of a plastic or anything you can plug it. Try to hold this one in here. There's a hole in there. So there's no spark plug. We're gonna put the bag or whatever, piece of paper, rag, anything. You can plug the hole in there. You're gonna plug it nice and tight. So once it's plugged, the way we're gonna find out if we're on a compression cycle or right there, it's gonna be turning the Harmonic Balancer with a 16 or 5/8 socket. We're gonna turn it going clockwise to the right, and until the compression pushes this bag out. So let me go ahead and turn it from the Harmonic Balancer. There you go, I hear air right there. let me go ahead and do a better job with the back, because it already passed the compression cycle. What we're gonna do is gonna plug it in here, put them right in the hole. And let's try one more time. There you go. You guys hear the compression, and it pushes the bag out. Let's see if we spit it out, so now we can remove it. And now we're gonna go to our mark. So there is our mark, Harmonic Balancer, and the timing cover, which is a little bit off, so we're gonna have to return it. Let's try to go back. Oh, damn it. Right there. As you can see, the marks right there aligning. Which is the Harmonic Balancer right there. There you go. The little groove or line on the Harmonic Balancer and the timing cover, they're aligned. So now we are ready to drop in the distributor right in the back. And we're gonna make a point on the cap, on the number 1. Let me go ahead and pause it and I'll be back. Okay, now to install the distributor, this bracket is pointing to the left, looking forward, pointing to the left, and then the distributor actually have this little triangle in here. You see the little triangle in there? So the cap, the rotor should be pointing right there. That's how it's gonna be. So once it's installed over there, it's gonna go in here, and it should be pointing right there. Let's see how it looks, just right there. Bracket left, connection plug to the right. The rotor pointing right on the triangle right there inside of the distributor. Let's go ahead and install it. Okay, inside the block, inside the engine, there's gonna be a gear, oil pump. And that thing assembles in here. Still a flat thing, it looks like a flat screwdriver. Sometimes it's not gonna go, whenever you place this one, it's not gonna go all the way down. Why? Because that thing you have to turn it till you find a place so it can go all the way down. Let me try to see if I can film this. So we place the distributor in here. This bracket going this way. You see how it's not going all the way down? That's because of the gear. So if you pull this one up, you start turning the rotor, there will be a way or a spot where it's gonna go down. Like there's all the way down. And the rotor is off. We have to turn it more to the right. It's like 2 little toots. So from here, it has to go right here. So from here, it's to move right here. So the only way we're gonna take the distributor off, we're gonna use a long screwdriver, flat screwdriver. We're gonna put them in the hole. It's gonna go in, and you're gonna move the gear towards you're supposed to go. And which this side, we're gonna put the screwdriver all the way in, and we're gonna turn it to the left, so the rotor can go left. Let me go ahead and take this one out. The only way you're gonna see is going on top. Okay, after 30 minutes fighting with the distributor, this is how it's gonna end up. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm a little off, but since the rotor spins clockwise, so it's gonna pick up a 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So it's gonna spin that way. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna make it right there. But everyone makes mistakes, so if it's wrong, you see to remove it. Get it off, take the cap off and remove it. Now the little bolts, those little bolts for the cap, distributor cap, they're T. Where's the number? Oh, right here. They're T20. Those are for the little bolts right there. So let's go ahead and install the cap. Install all the goodies. Add the oil. Wait for a thermostat. We can have it running. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Okay, we're getting closer. Serpentine belt is on. Intake, alternator, AC, idler. Next is going to grab the spark plug, starting spark plugs. Distributor is in there. Coil is in there. Let's install the spark plugs. Spark plug cables. Add oil. Antifreeze. Fan clutch. It's ready to rock and roll. We're getting close. Alright, to start, the gap on 4.3 Chevy Vortec engine, the gap on the spark plugs is 0.060. So it goes gap at 60, and then to install or remove the spark plugs, it's gonna be easier right here on the side of the wheel, right behind the fender. See, that one is already in there. I'm going through this one right here. You have to go by hand, and then you get them tight. Don't go too tight. So I'm just going by hand. Once I'm done, I'm gonna grab the ratchet. I'm gonna give it half turn so it can get tight. So let me finish that one, because after this one is the other side. It's gonna be the same way. The side right here, under the fender, right behind, that's where you can see. Most of you are gonna have this cover. This one, I was lucky enough, someone already pre-cut this one, so they cut it off. So I was lucky. If you don't wanna cut it off, it has these little rivets in here, plastic holders. Just pry it out with the bar or flat, and then you can remove the cover from the inside. So let me go ahead and finish it. There you guys have it, the first start. Timing and distributor was about right. I have a video on it. Just make sure you check it. There you go, the first start. We're gonna leave it running for a little bit. Make sure it's no oil leaks, no water leaks. Make sure the water's going in. We're gonna refill it right now. Let me go add water. Yeah, there you go, running. Okay, now that we've added antifreeze, we're gonna put the top on the radiator. We're gonna let it run. The idle is high because I have the air cleaner off. Keep checking for oil leaks, water leaks, nothing. Let's see the gauges inside. It has the ABS light on. It already had the ABS light. It has no gas, it has low fuel. The brake, the e-brake is on. Temperature is on. The oil is 40 psi, 45 psi, which is pretty good. It's looking good, looking stable. We're gonna let it run, we're gonna let it sit for a little bit. We're gonna wait for the RPM to drop. And ready to rock and roll, baby. It turned off because I unplugged the PCB valve. But let's crank it again. There you go. Nice and stable. There you guys have it. That's the valve job and head gasket on a 90 Chevy Blazer GMC Jimmy with the 4.3 engine. Thanks for watching. Update on the GMC 4.3, the Chevy Jimmy, Chevy Blazer. Lights are off. Oil pressure still 45, 40, almost 50. It's pretty good. Temperature is pretty good. Very nice at 150. The ABS light is off. Charging system is perfect, 14 volts, and still has no fuel.